Are you a finder or a grinder? Are you an inside person or an outside person? I recently spoke to the Albuquerque AMA Chapter about how to rise above the crowd. I talked at one point about finders and grinders. A couple of people followed up and said these descriptions resonated with them. One person came up to me after the presentation and shared that she was definitely an inside person, but knew that she had to get outside more. During my presentation, I shared something that I have learned during the new normal. We have survived the melting of the financial world and have emerged, but in a very tentative place. The fear of what we saw in the fall of 2008 and afterwards has created a lot of caution in the business world. It has changed how people are perceived within organizations. There's nothing wrong with being either a finder or a grinder. There are definitely a lot of different types of people in the world, and I'm a big proponent of networking with diversity in mind, or else you will live in a homogenous world. But finders and grinders can be valued differently when it comes to firing time. Yes, transition time. The decision of who goes and who stays is often a game of musical chairs. There's only one chair and two very qualified people to sit in that chair, but only one person can sit down when the music stops. And it's going to be a short song. These two people don't even know this is happening. They are not at the dance. They don't hear the music. Their future is being decided by the perception they have created at their companies. Some employees are very good grinders. They work hard, they never miss a deadline, they do all the right things, but in the end, it may not be enough. Then there are people that are outside people. They connect with people at work, and they like to go to networking events and be connected in lots of ways. They are, bottom line, connected. They understand the value of social media to build their brand. They are not superficial. They are current with the new ways to engage. They have seen the changes that have come, and they have jumped on the train and often lead the way. In this day and age, the decision of who stays and who goes is very difficult, because the easy decisions have been made 5 years ago when the world melted in the fall of 2008. One thing that is retained the same in the old and new normal is that a person that offers the greatest chance for incremental revenue gets to sit down when the music stops. And that person is the outside person. You see, there are fewer outside people than inside people. There are more grinders than finders. They are all equally valuable, but in challenging times, the outside person will get the chair all the time. It may be right, it may be wrong, but that's the reality.